Giving opens doors to the giver and ushers him to the blessings of God. Have you been planting your seed? Have you yet to experience seed, time, and harvest? We would like to give you that opportunity.
Embarking onto a new week, the workers continued to advance on construction and building at the school site. Impressively as it is, the progression of the work has marveled many and encouraged the workers to work with excellence and speed. Mentioning excellence and speed, the workers were able to complete 3 sets of classroom partition wall blocks to its aspired levels on the 12th of January 2010. Workers continued to advance on cutting the soapstones to fill up the veranda for Block B's floor level. Mr. Mukesh was assured that the entire block work will reach beam height by the 14th of January 2010. The rest of the work for the day featured for Block A was mainly inclusive of laying 9.9 meters of beam stills on top of beam boxes, the cutting and bending of iron rods and tying up of steels for the beam decking to the tying of wires on top of the baseboard and nailing of riser board for the staircase. By the 14th of January 2010, all block work of 150 mm for Block B has reached the beam level. To mark the veranda level for pouring of the cement, nailing of 75 by 25 mm timber was carried out. At the same time, other workers worked on tying up column steels, which when completed will lay blocks for the students' convenience. The veranda work for Block B acquired soapstones to be filled, including 2 truckloads of sand unloaded. This was added to fill up the veranda fillings to its expected measurements. The contract set for the 15th of January 2010 included the completion of the 800 mm 4 rows of blocks for the classroom conveniences. Damp-proof course, mass wires and cubes were laid on top of the sand and soapstones in preparation of the pouring of cement for Block B's veranda. This was done after the approval given by the Suva local authority at 9:30 a.m. the same day. Aquila Tambua, the local authority officer, mentioned that he was impressed by the progress put in by the workers. He also added that the block and steel works was well displayed, making the immediate endorsement of approval. 4 truckloads of cement arrived at the school site, and by the 11th hour of the day, the pouring of cement began. 22 galvanized gauge flat irons of 270 mm of diameter was put up for the veranda column of Block B. Such flat irons were cautiously set in place, and a plumb bomb was used to mark and straighten the steel column for the veranda. The first staircase for Block A, with its reinforcement and steelwork, was laid finally and filled with the output of cement from the Metromix truck and now into the wheelbarrow to the stairs landing. With the final statement for the week's work, Mr. Mukesh, the contractor, extends many thanks to the supporters and volunteers from the CMF family, admitting that without their full support, the progress wouldn't have come this far.
Please continue to plant a seed for our children, a seed for their children, and a seed for the future generation that is yet to come.